The San Diego Unified School District now facing legal action over its new campaign to help combat Islamophobia in schools.
Yeah, plans include ensuring Muslim holidays are marked on official school calendars, creating safe spaces for Muslim students, and adding additional lessons about Islam.
But what about students from other backgrounds? Jesse Weber is an attorney and the host for LawNews.com. He joins us now with whether there is indeed a case against the school district. Jesse, great to see you.
Great being here. This is amazing.
Is there a case here?
Not only is there a case, there's a very strong case. Listen, no one wants bullying of any religious group, but here's the problem. When you mix religion with public schools, which are government entities, you are effectively calling into question the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment, which says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. What does that mean for schools? They can't institute any program that endorses a religion or even appears to endorse a religion.
What about when we get off for Christmas? What about when we get off for Easter? What about when we get off for Jewish holidays?
Well, those are a little bit of a different situation here, because in this situation that we have with this school district, they're saying we're not endorsing Islam, but they're putting all the Muslim holidays on the calendar when there's no other religious holidays on the calendar.
That's right, and also find me a public school that's teaching the Bible as opposed to, the Quran. So is there, I mean, it's the double standard that's at play here. The Bible and Christianity was long ago stripped from our public schools, rightly or wrongly, but to insert Islam seems like they're gaming the field here.
Great point. Listen, there's a separation of church and state for a reason, and I want to touch upon what you said. You can teach about religion, you can teach about the historical, cultural significance of it, but you can't teach the practices of it. You can't celebrate it in schools, and this school district is in dangerous territory of doing an unconstitutional policy.
It's interesting, if the board were asked to vote on having more Christian or more Jewish holidays on the calendar, they would probably say absolutely not, because they're going away from that. But when it's a campaign to teach against Islamophobia, then they all voted unanimously. Yes, we'll do this. We'll support this, because that's the PC thing to do. But now parents are fighting back. They're saying we're tired of this. It's not fair.
Well, right. They want to have a secular purpose, meaning we're trying to combat bullying. You know what would have been better? Doing a comprehensive anti-bullying campaign about religious tolerance.
Let's see what CARE says. CARE says this, and that is the Council of
American Islamic Relations.
Thank you very much. I always just say CARE. The lawsuit seems to be an attempt to have the courts enforce growing Islamophobia in our state and nation, and to strip away much-needed protection for Muslim students who face increasing bullying.
Let's be clear, though, before you comment on that. I mean, CARE is an organization that's highly controversial, has ties to the Muslim Brotherhood, has an Islamic agenda. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. A big one.
Listen, that wasn't the great point. It wasn't actually mentioned in the lawsuit, their connections, but it will come out. And when you have a religious organization in a partnership with a school, a government entity, this is what raises these questions. And I hear what their criticism is, but the problem is it's not about that. This is about separation of church and state, which is enamored in our Constitution.
So, Jesse, what's going to happen now? These 6 parents are suing. What happens next?
This is going to be, this is what I say, either this goes to court or they're going to settle this. There's such a way to change this. Do a comprehensive.
And by the way, we have to really address this, because by 2050, they say Islam will be the #1 religion in America.
Not in America, in the world by 2050, but it'll double in America by 2050 as well. I mean, this is going to be something we're going to face more and more. And the secular purpose, it was a great point. Bullying is always the gateway for inserting these types of things. Give me the evidence that mass bullying is occurring in these schools.
Well, here's the problem. They say that there's rampant Islamophobia in the school district, but there are reports that it's really not that big to justify use of this policy. But yes, under the law, if they can show a secular purpose, saying this is what we're trying to do, we're not trying to do religious indoctrination, then they have a case.
All right, Jesse, it was great to see you, great to meet you, but I do not like when you have nicer suits than I do. All right?
Both of them.
Obviously, absolutely. All right, good job, Jesse.
Thank you so much.